Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a queer author of dark fantasy, and tonight I thought I would just have a bit of a review over how my 2022 went in terms of my writing. That is looking at the sales I've made this year on Cursed Cove, which is the first book in the Keepers of Devil's Bay series, which is a young adult paranormal book, and how some of my other drafting expeditions have gone, and just how I've been feeling with the writing community. Normal book, and how some of my so I thought, and I will also be doing a productivity, like some time, like sprinting time, to see how we go. So I set myself some goals over the course of the year about what I wanted to publish, how much I wanted to publish, and I believe at the beginning of the year I wanted to publish 2 books. The first one being Cursed Cove, and the second one being Her Daffodil Queen, which was the first book in my Twisted Garden saga, which is a sapphic reimagining of Hades and Persephone. But after having some feedback from my editor about how to go about getting a bit stronger in my writing, it was a really invaluable experience. I pushed back the publication date of The Daffodil Queen just so that it had the best chance at being the best novel it could be for me. I have learnt so much over the course of this year. So if you have any questions, please drop them either in the chat box or in the description down below. And I will either answer them here on the live, or if there is, if you're watching the replay, I might add those to the Q&A video that's coming up, that I asked for some cues on my Instagram the other day. So if you're not already, all my social media links are down below. So I thought I would just dive in and tell you how 2022 went, and if I am in a net positive or net negative position for Keepers of Devil's Bay, because I think transparency is important. So Cursed Cove was a re-release of a book I had previous, but it was completely reworked, just because I felt that I could do it a lot better. So let's see if I can pull this up. No, okay. Let me, oh godly, just get into my KDP dashboard. I should have had this already up. So I got a pre-made cover done for the, so I got the pre-made ebook and then paid for the add-on of the paperback, because that is something that I didn't have before done. I have reworked the blurb, so the blurb that's on the back of this paperback is not the current blurb I have. That is on Amazon now. Blurbs are something that's really fun and difficult. If you'd like me to go through how I created my blurb in a video, let me know down in the comments, because I think it is something that quite a few people struggle with. So just trying to navigate the KDP. So as of December, I haven't sold any of the books, ebook or not. I did try and do the KDP countdown deal for 99 cents, but that didn't actually yield any results for me, which was a bit of a bummer. In November, here we go, this year. So I've had 59 page reads of, because it is a Kindle Unlimited book, at 12 cents. I've sold through Amazon 2 paperbacks and 1 Kindle ebook. But I have also, I did sell about 15 books in July when the book was launched, and early August. So that is exciting. So all in all, I spent approximately $200 on getting the ebook cover and the wrap cover, and about $400 on editing. So I'm working on $650 as my creation cost for Cursed Cove. I haven't done any paid promotions for it yet. So with that, I have yes. So I have sorry. So I've sold approximately 17 paperbacks, and I get $5 royalty on that. 1 ebook, and I get $2.50 from that, and 20 cents from the Kindle Unlimited page reads. So with that math, I have made $87.50 since the publication of Cursed Cove. So I aim hopefully to make break even on Cursed Cove by its 1 year mark, which is in July next year. So I will be doing a lot more on social media to promote it. So now moving on to how I did in terms of writing. I have the second book in the Keepers of Devil's Bay series that is in its third draft, as I did the first draft. Beautiful wife Leanne has read through it. I have done a second draft, so it is going into its third draft. So that will be coming out next year. And her Daffodil Queen, which is the first book in the Twisted Garden saga, is coming out the 23rd of June. And that book will be going wide. The pre-order link is in the description if you're interested. It is a sapphic reimagining of Hades and Persephone with Welsh mythology. My Twisted Garden saga is going to be interconnected standalones that follow fairy fairy tale, folklore, and sort of classics reimaginings. I do so far have at least 5, if not 6 books actually planned in that series, definitely 4. So I will be releasing at least 2 books next year. One, the first book in Twisted Garden, the second book in Keepers of Devil's Bay. Keepers of Devil's Bay at the moment will be a trilogy, unless I think it's going to blow out to be bigger. I don't think so at the moment, but we never know depending on how the books go. As I am a bit of a plantser, I use the Katie-tastic 3-act, 9-block, 27 chapter plan to plot out, and then I sort of write it and it can do whatever it feels like doing along the way. So with that, I am going to consider putting on a writing sprint just so I can put out that this is happening, as I forgot to promote this stream. So let me just pull up a timer. And let me know how your year's gone so far with all your exciting plans. And when I come back, I will talk to you guys about how I have been feeling in the writing community. And let me know who you would like to win the race. I'm going to go for my little death character down here. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so the little alien one, I hope you got your productivity done during that sprint. I managed to get the promo for this up and wrote out the rest of my writemas videos that I need to get together. So I will have a bookish gift guide coming up. I really should have done that prior to now. Sort of the authors I would like to read for the first time in 2023. The Double Trouble Book Club chat and announcement for the first duology that we're going to be reading in the new year. And then the goals I have for 2023 and the quarterly review and reset of my goals. So there's a lot happening, and I'm going to be launching a new series here on the channel, and a video for that will be coming up. So keep your eyes peeled if you're not already and you're interested in coming along on this reading and writing journey for me. Hit that like button and the red subscribe button, because I do put up videos every Wednesday. Except during writemas, where I aim to have one up every 3 days. I was a bit lax. I think there was about 5 days between this and the previous one, but I'm getting back on track. So what I will do now is dive into the writing community events that I was lucky enough to take part in this year. So there was the 3 worldwide write-a-thons, so the March, the June, and the October ones, and they are rebranding to the Storyteller's Hearth. It's just a really amazing, fun authortube event that's held here on authortube, where a bunch of writers get together and do all sorts of writing, productivity, and chatty streams. And it's just a really nice way of uplifting the community. I have found my little community here, and I find them very good at championing each other. I also took on the challenge of a short story September, where I wrote 3 short stories. One of them is in the Keepers of Devil's Bay world, and 2 of them were Oracle card prompted. They will be coming out next year. The Keepers one might go in the back of book 2 as a bonus feature. And the other 2 will be on my author newsletter, which is part of my 2023 author goals video. So if you'd like to hear more about that, consider hitting that red subscribe button. And I did manage to get to a few other writing events. I attended the Perth Writers Festival this year in October, which was really good to see a variety of writers and hear about a whole range of different topics. I did launch my Keepers of Devil's Bay, and I was lucky enough to be invited to my Alara Wilder's launch of her new book called Silverhorn, which is a young adult unicorn shifter series where our beautiful unicorn princess has to choose between love and the keeping her people safe. And the second book of that will be coming out. I also participated in NaNoWriMo this year. All the NaNoWriMo events to varying degrees of success. I did not win Nano this year. However, I did get 45,000 words written in my Project Veil, which is a witchy demon book I'm hoping to get traditionally published. So I do need to go through a few more rounds of drafting and revising of that novel. But what else do I have? I just got to connect with a bunch of different writers and adjust to parent life with Little Dragon. and balancing out the joys of reading and writing and mummy life. And it was great to see a range of my friends flourish, both my internet friends and my in-person friends. I've read some really good books. Thinking about it, a lot of the really good books I've read have actually been self-published this year. And that is something that I am aspiring to do more of, is reading and reviewing self-published books, because I think they are a rising tide lifts all boats. And using my voice here and the little community I've created to highlight some amazing people and their extremely talented stories that they've written. So what I will do is I will actually clock off. It's just a really short one tonight, just to give you a bit of a run through and recap of what this year has looked like for me. But before I go, so I went through and did a draft of book 2 of Keepers of Devil's Bay. I have done a revision of Her Daffodil Queen. I currently have a beta reader looking over it. I did actually pay to get an alpha reader to go through it as well. So if you'd like to get my thoughts and opinions on hiring an alpha reader off Fiverr to go through that, I'd love, let me know in the comments. And I published that book. So I have written about 3 drafts this year, and I'm loving everything I've got. It was really nice in Nano to have a completely unrelated novel to the 2 main series I'm currently working on, just to give my brain a bit of a break. If you are coming back for the next live stream, it might actually be a re-outline. It will be a outlining book 2 in the Twisted Garden saga, just to make sure that things line up in the timelines, because book 1 and book 2 have a very pivotal event that they both share, and it impacts a variety of different characters. I will also be taking you guys through how I'm hoping to write my blurb for that book. So until next time, let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.